Hi and welcome to Tech Tip Friday. I'm Kurt Stahle, that plastics guy, and I'm bringing you a tech tip that you can take to the shop floor with you today. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about purging compound. Yes, I realize it's probably not the sexiest aspect of plastics processing, but it's super critical. And I'm going to get into some of the details and some of the justifications. But this is what I really want you to think about when you think about purging compound. Why do you have plastics processing equipment on your shop floor? What's the number one reason? Well, it's to put it to use to make saleable parts and have a business. Makes sense, right? So if your machinery goes down, say for example you blow out a gearbox or a hydraulic pump fails or a sensor fails or a circuit board, whatever the case, you could be down for days if not weeks waiting for a replacement part. Well, that's a big ouch because your bread and butter is not making saleable parts. So your business is going to have a little bit of a decline, and you're going to risk not being able to fulfill your customer orders on time. Neither condition is something that you actually want to experience, obviously. So that's a big ouch. What about the smaller ouches? Well, the smaller ouches can be, I don't know, taking too much time going from one material to another or one color to another within a certain material type. So rather than a day, days, a week, months waiting for parts, what if you were, I don't know, down an extra 2 or 3 hours on a machine while you are waiting for a color change or a material change to go through? How many times a week does that happen based on how many machines you have on your shop floor? Well, that can add up to serious lost utilization time on your capital equipment. So it's like having a machine there only a smaller percentage of the time. I mean, yes, we understand you're probably not going to hit that theoretical 100% capacity utilization on every machine, but you don't want it at 60%. You'd probably want to have it somewhere in the high 80s or low 90s at least. So using a well thought out, well engineered, well manufactured purging compound can help to mitigate the downtime and lost utilization on your capital. And that is going to be what I really want to drive home first and foremost. We can get into all sorts of different discussions about what product to use and what application and process to maximize that transition time, minimize the downtime, maximize the benefit of using the product. But just remember, everything regarding purge compound is done in the auspices of keeping your capital utilization up. So that is your tech tip. If you like this topic, just keep an eye out for my podcast on Monday. It'll be an audio podcast where I do a bit of a deeper dive into purge. We'll talk about this topic of capital utilization and some other things. We're going to cover it in greater detail. And we'll be talking about purging compounds. Thanks for joining me today. As always, have a great weekend, a great Friday, and we'll see you back next Friday for another tech tip. Thanks and take care.